guess even kings get scared, huh?
Sequence touchdown.
And you got what?
9-8. That's not crazy.
Swift on Pro Bowl this year. Lock it in.
Zone touchdown, Detroit Lions.
8 Flowers for a 3rd round pick.
No.
You're tripping.
The gut punches will stop.
And they stop today. Hey, welcome back to Last Second Dose. What we doing the most, baby? It's your boy Rad out here in Rip City, Portland, Oregon, repping those Detroit Lions. We got our second Christmas present today, y'all. But hey, let me get that guy, Young Simba. Dose,
Man.
what's happening?
Yo, Rad, what's going on, man?
Good.
I was gonna say at the end of that, I was like, did the gut punches stop? Because I feel like they kind of have a little bit.
Yes,
they
have a little bit. They
Oh
have.
my goodness, Rad, I'm so excited to be here. You know what? Hold up,
What?
Rad, I gotta say this. First off, shout out to Rad for making this show happen tonight. Because I wasn't gonna do it, and he's like, let's do a show. And Rad was tired. He was sleepy. So shout out to Rad fighting through it. He wants to put on the show for the people. So
Yes.
shout out to Rad, man. A special edition of Last Second Dose. First ever Sunday edition.
First ever.
Mm-hmm.
And the energy's already here. The chat's popping. And we threw an uppercut today. We weren't throwing gut punches. We threw an uppercut, baby. You feel me?
I feel you, man. Absolutely.
That's
We threw a lot of punches.
That's a top tier win. And we dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Top tier win, bro. You know what? Yeah, Christmas came early again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was a beautiful win. Top to bottom. Top to bottom.
Rad, here's what I wrote down. Here's how good this win was.
Let me see the notepad. What'd you write down?
You don't want to see the notepad. You won't be able to read it. But Rad, this is why I was excited, because I was thinking about this. We've beat good teams before in bad years, but how often do we beat a team that's got a chance to clinch a playoff game coming off a loss at the end of a season? Like, it's not like we snuck up on them early in the year and they didn't know what to expect.
Right.
They caught us missing 2 of our best players coming off a loss where they were 7-0 on the road, and they got beat 30-12, Rad. This wasn't even a game. If we being honest, it was 17-0 at half.
We dominated them. Like, we controlled that game. We controlled the line of scrimmage. Look, I'm gonna say it right now. Like, seriously, like today we look like a playoff caliber team, because the Cardinals is, I would say, at least a divisional playoff type team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're not like a wild card team. Like, they've been top 3 in power rankings all season long, and we punched them boys in the mouth. And like, a lot of us been saying, like, our record doesn't really represent our team. It's like we've had a lot of close ones that we just let slip away. We're really right now like probably like a 5 or 6 win team. But this win right here, this was a win.
This was a win, man.
This was a win.
They've had 2 losses with Kyler Murray coming into this one. Green Bay and the Rams game. That's it. Come on, man. Like that. And the Green Bay one, they probably could have won that one because they threw the pick at the very last play.
Right.
Oh my goodness. This was legit.
I'm just
I'm a little shocked too, man. I didn't expect
you know
that.
what I mean? Like,
Well,
we looked good in all aspects of the game.
We did. Offense, defense, shoot, even special teams. Who's making field goals?
Right. Buddy, Patterson looked like he want a job.
He do look like, there's a lot of dudes look like they want a job. And I know we're gonna talk about some of them, but some of them I think they got to get paid after this game. Like, hey, don't play around with it. Some of these dudes need to be brought back next year. I don't care if they're playing or not next year. They got to be back on this team.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, I think we know who we're talking about there.
I got quite a few that
yeah.
deserve to come back.
Oh yeah,
I really do. I got quite a few of them. I mean, you want
what?
to get into it?
I mean, kind of, because here's how.
I know this was just no script. What do you want to do? Let's talk.
This is how I'll transition it.
When
we talk about like wanting to win, to learn to win, I think there's also another thing that you want to learn at the end of the year. You want to learn who am I gonna roll with? Who do I trust?
Mm-hmm.
Depth wise, into next season because we know a lot of these dudes are going to be here. And I feel like you could feel certain players when they were on the field, you trusted them to make a play. Like for me personally, when Craig Reynolds was out there, without even thinking about it, I trusted him to make a play every time we gave him the ball. I didn't think anything of a possible fumble. I was like, he's going to make a play for us. Reynolds, I felt the same way. Like there's certain players, Amani. When they went to Amani in the red zone, it was like, don't throw it there. Don't throw it there when you go because he's picking that thing up, and he picked it up when we needed the biggest moment, probably the turning point of the game.
Right.
To keep the momentum in our favor. So you
That
want to
was
go
a
into
pick.
some of those players? I mean, that was a
That
pick.
was I mean, obviously, that was his best pick this season. Like that right there showing me like Amani, bro, you playing some good football. Like he's playing some solid football. He's playing like he is going to be a starter for us next season. Akuda got his work cut out for him. But back on Amani,
He does.
for him to just jump that, bam, pop up, take off, like, oh, if he could have just gotten the end zone, but, we scored the next play.
Right.
I was just geeked, like, man, check out Amani.
Mm-hmm. That was a huge play.
Amani. Like, I knew he was a ball hawk low-key at Penn State when he came out, but, like, he's shown some growth, and he's looking like he need to go and get a little Pro Bowl spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like,
Oh, yeah, he better get a Pro Bowl spot. He got 6 picks, man.
I mean, he looking like he deserves a Pro Bowl spot. That's what I mean. I'm not trying to be biased here, but buddy's playing solid. So,
Right, you're looking at numbers, and numbers is telling the truth right now with Amani. Go ahead.
Charles Harris needs to come back.
Yes.
Yo, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've been pumped up on him since we signed him. And what do you got? Eight and a half, 9 sacks, 8 on the season? Sacks? Like
something like that, man. He's killing it.
And to be real, I'm gonna probably have to say he was the MVP of the game.
I respect him. There was a lot that it could be.
I mean,
MVP, but I'm not mad at it because tell me, you told me, Ran. What'd he do?
He set the tone of the game.
Yes, sir.
And like you told me, yes, that first play of the game.
The first play.
Murray think he about to like get out and ski scat. Nah, come here, bro. Come here. Don't worry. 53 got you.
Yeah.
53 got you.
He was on their neck.
Like, hey, I feel like he set the tone. He was all over the field. I think he might have led the team in tackles. I know he led us in sacks, obviously, but he was on something today. He ate his Wheaties. He had 2 bowls of Wheaties today, this morning. Like, he was ready to rock, bro. Jalen Reeves-Maben, I think he played very well. It was good to see him back. Like, it was noticeable that we got our linebackers back. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Like, I noticed that. Double A played solid. Barnes was here and there. We just got pressure, and it looked good. Shout out to Aaron Glenn with the defensive game plan. We did our thing, man. Go ahead. I could just keep ranting. Like
we're going to, but I love the Aaron Glenn game play con because I didn't know what they were doing when we were watching it, but it's like this dude just didn't seem like he had anybody open. He was just running around all the time, like we was getting pressure, and I knew, like, okay, maybe Charles getting some of that, but who else is really actually getting pressure out here? I loved it. It seemed like he was blitzing, but at the same time he was dropping. Like you didn't know who was coming every play.
He was on blitzing on him.
It was like so creative, and then it seemed like when they were blitzing, they were also doing a great job of just keeping him in the pocket every time. Like that's how you beat Kyler Murray. Just don't let him run out of the pocket. Don't let him create something. They just kept forcing him to get like they would blitz a safety around the outside, then he'd be stuck in the pocket and he can't see a thing. So you just put your arms up. We was giving him problems. This might have been his worst game of the year. It probably
was. It probably was. Like he seemed real nervous in the pocket. And I want to go on and do this right now. I'm about to go on and do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Your guy, Jared Bartholomew Goff.
JG.
Goff.
Let's go, baby. Come on,
Goff.
Jack. Let's go.
Goff.
JG, baby.
Goff. Look, y'all know I don't really rock with Goff, but this week he looked like he could like low key just. He might be, he probably could keep his job. He looked comfortable.
He did.
He was hitting multiple targets. Now you called me after the game and said you and Banks said he was throwing dots.
Yeah, everybody's got their own version of a dot. He
was still throwing ducks. He was throwing accurate ducks. Okay, but look, Goff. He played a heck of a game, man. He was stepping up in the pocket, took all those late hits. I like the one when Simmons came through he dropped his shoulder, got him up off him through the touchdown. I'm like, okay, now you looking like a QB1, Goff.
It's true.
He was hitting, everybody was eating. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the quarterback right there we need. So we don't have to use a draft pick on a quarterback. Like Goff did his thing. I've been hating on him pretty much all year. Started the Goffle. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of the Goffle just yet.
We got 3 games.
But Jared Bartholomew Goff looked like a QB1. And I'm going to say
Dang. Okay.
Bro, he did. He's been playing solid. Kind of like, I mean, you hit on it ever since Decker came back. And you said it, like, we're going to really get to see what he's about when Decker comes back.
Right.
And he's been playing slightly decent. I think he probably had one bad game since Decker's been back. But for the most part, Goff has been playing good football. Now he got his comfort zone in Josh Reynolds. He's starting to trust St. Brown a lot more, as you can see. St. Brown's been eating. And, I mean, you touched it about a month or 2 ago.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro. I'm ranting.
Hey, I'm letting you go. You on your thing, man. I like it. Ranting. What a victory. I am in Arizona. Oh, that's awesome. Shout out to Jason, the Sooners fan in the chat. I'm with you. Like, the 2 things I noticed from Goff, because I couldn't just watching it back, the pocket movement I thought was better than what we've seen.
Oh, it was. I think it's the best game he's had as far as like pocket movement.
I don't know what it was. I don't know why he was so comfortable, but it's almost like he didn't try to leave the pocket. Like, I feel like a lot of times he tries to leave the pocket, like he's more mobile than he is, and he gets in trouble. Him just staying in the pocket is his best move. Just stay in there, shake around and buy a little extra time, and then find the check down. He was really good with that. And I think he's always done pretty well moving the safety. I thought those 2 things stuck out. Now, he played good. And since the bye week, we're 2-3-1. One of those losses, we didn't have a kicker, which would have been a win if we had a kicker against Steelers. Well, actually, that was the tie. That would have been a win if we had a kicker. You have the Browns loss in there, who was our backup quarterback. And then you have the Bears loss on Thanksgiving, which was, well, we remember how that one ended with the timeouts. Like, the offense has been completely different. And I think it's partly play calling, because Dan Campbell has gotten more aggressive. He's pushing the ball downfield. Partly it's Josh Reynolds, who's opened up a lot of things for the pass game. And a lot of it is Taylor Decker, because his pass protection is different, man. We just trust him more. Heck, they have Matt Nelson. I don't know if you know. Did you notice the one where they had Matt Nelson, but they hit Khalif Raymond over the middle, and they had Matt Nelson in their pass blocking? They went 6 offensive linemen on a pass play, man.
I did not catch that. But I mean, and shout out to Penei Sewell.
Yeah,
playing stand up at right tackle. Kramer came in for the Jonah Jackson, playing stand up. Like, we dominated the line of scrimmage. And if you do that in football games, you're going to win 9 times out of 10. And we dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Last week against Denver, we did not control the line of scrimmage. They ran the ball all over us, and we took a big L. This week, we controlled the line of scrimmage, ran the ball all over them. Passing game was looking nice. Getting pressure, we dominate. We win a game. I love it. I
did. No, I mean, I'm through the roof too, Rad. It's like, it's crazy. I don't know what we just saw. This is like, where has this been? It's like we've seen flashes. I felt like the Denver second quarter was like that second quarter just for 4 quarters, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why we do it against this team, but I like it because I feel like we're really seeing improvement in terms of like the bad loss to Denver was because we just had dudes out there making mistakes that should not be on the field. Like, I'm not trying to get on Godwin like that because I actually noticed that Jefferson fumbled too, but he got his back.
Right.
Look, Godwin, dude, come on, man. I don't know why we keep seeing him on the field. I'm straight up. I don't know why he's playing running back.
It should be Reynolds and Jefferson for right now.
Yeah, like if Jefferson would have fumbled right at the beginning, I get it, but it's like he fumbled. We've already saw Godwin in the game before he fumbled his and got it back. I don't know why Godwin's on offense, man. Like, I feel like after last week, at least hold him out for a week because you have Jefferson, or just, I don't know. I just don't know why we. It seems like there's no, hey, you fumbled twice last week. We're gonna hold you back a little bit. You can't fumble. Right. It's like we're just kind of cool with it. And I get we low on our depth chart, but it's come on, man.
You got to hold people accountable. He needs to be held accountable. I mean, next week them snaps gonna get cut possibly. That's 2 weeks in a row you fumble. Like, his snaps have to get cut. Yeah,
they have to. They have to, man. And that's why I think this is good because we are learning, like, some of these dudes. Jalen Reese-Maybin, I mean, I did not – honestly, we brought him back. I like the fit, but I didn't know he's going to be, like, helpful like this. And you could feel the impact when he wasn't there. and you felt it when he was there big time. Charles Harris has been best season of his career.
Yes, it has.
Got to come back. Monty, best season of his career. Like, there's so many of these dudes that I'm going to trust next year just because of what I saw this year and the way that they fought. Like, this is just a real good win. How many teams? Like, how many teams are beating a team that's trying to clinch a playoff game by 18 points, who's undefeated on the road? That just doesn't happen, man. Without your two best players, oh my goodness,
Dominated.
They dominated. It wasn't even like a bad call or something.
And I don't want to hear they didn't have DeAndre Hopkins, even though DeAndre Hopkins is a top 5 receiver in the NFL. But I don't think having DeAndre Hopkins could have changed anything, to be real. And they didn't have J.J. Watt.
Yeah, but they haven't had him for a while, though.
I know. We was controlling it. Like, it was beautiful. Shout out to Ken in the building.
Shout out to Ken, man.
Shout out Antonio Jenkins in the building.
Shout out to the whole chat, man. Y'all popping right now, man. How's everybody doing? Hey, can we get a 1 out of 10? How we doing in the chat? How we feeling? All right, if I see a 1 because you're mad about the draft picks, stop it. Okay, we here to calm everybody down about that. I ain't worried about the dang draft picks, Rad.
You know what? No, really, like, I was laying in my bed and I was thinking, like, we fell on pick 2. If we could just, win a couple more games, go out on a high note. Let them boys get the taste of victory. Oh, the chat's popping. 11 out of 10. 1,000, 10, 10, 100. We in here. What's happening? Banks in the building.
Michael Banks. Shout out to Michael Banks. He hooked me up today. Go ahead.
Shout out to Banks. I appreciate the phone call, Banks. It was that was a nice little phone call.
He's like, call Rad. I'm like, okay, we'll call Rad.
That was a nice phone call, Banks. You know what? Because we still can land a nice pass rusher in the draft, even if we continue to get some victories and we just fall in the draft. Like, yeah, we may not hit with like Hutch or Thibodeau, but what's buddy name from Hutch's running mate? Odabo.
Or Purdue. I mean, there's more than 2 pass rushers.
Like, we can still grab a good pass rusher.
Mm-hmm.
And today, this feels good. And I know I've been the one who's like, man, let's just go on and lose and this and that. Now, I did say if we got this victory, now this is going to put some respect on our name,
You
too.
did say that. You did.
Like, I know I've been the one saying, like, let's just lose out and get that pick. But this win, you got to put some respect on our name, bro. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
This was
chat's
so nice.
popping.
It was so nice, man.
Because we dominated him. It ain't like
it's
like it was going back and forth and we just played sloppy football and we somehow won. Nah, bro. Like, we played some good football. We had a couple penalties here and there. But besides that, like, nah.
Yeah. I mean,
shout out to Amani with the pick, though. Go ahead, man. I'm just like replaying it.
I get it, right? I was just gonna put one last point to the draft thought.
Throw up another last point. Thing.
If Brad Holmes is this draft dude, he's got 11 picks to work with. I don't need to give him the first pick to make something shake. That's what Brad would say, to make something shake. I don't need to give him the first pick to make something work. I saw what he did last year with he ended up with 6 picks, and we got 4 of these dudes starting that he drafted. We gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. And I think again, I overlooked the fact that our depth isn't legit. At some spots it's just not, and we got to get better there. But I mean, dude, when we have an offensive line, we came in here saying that was the strength of the team, and as boring as that sounds, it's almost all the way. It's not even all the way. We have a backup center, but he's been good, so we know Evan Brown's the future backup center. He should be. Lock him up. But like, I mean, you have a backup left guard in there. Other than that, man, like, your offensive line is leading the way. You're deep at receiver. You got backup running backs playing. They're leading the way, man. We're actually winning through the trenches like we thought. Go ahead, Brad.
Hold on. I wouldn't say we're deep at receiver. We're cool.
Oh,
I think. You think we're deep at receiver? I don't
know.
Like we're deep.
I thought you were saying that. I was like,
no.
Okay,
I thought you just said that. We're deep at running back. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like we have a stable of thoroughbreds. Reynolds, I'd say we lock him in.
Oh yeah, no question. He's another dude.
At this point, I say we're going to lock up both the Reynolds.
I'm with it.
Craig and Josh.
Tomorrow needs to get paid. Like, if that, like, honestly, man, I don't even care if he's not a starter next year. We'll work out the playing time when we get to next year, but I don't want him to be somewhere else and know that we let a guy pass that's
right.
Like that. Come on,
that
man.
That could end up going to some other team and dropping over 1,000 yards rushing.
Right. I mean, this wasn't a good run defense, but like I said, I trust him. Like every time he get blown up in the backfield, he's breaking a tackle and breaking it. It's like, okay, he's doing everything I could ask, man.
He's got solid vision, good speed, holding on to the ball, making people miss. Like, he needs to be brought back. You want to let's go through the 1 year people on the 1 year deals.
Okay, guys that we signed this offseason that should be brought back.
Right.
Okay. You pop it off.
Double A.
He's back for sure.
What kind of deal?
Shoot, I would lock him like 2-3 years because of his age.
Okay. Charles Harris. Because the chat just asked what person
you can go as big as you want on Charles Harris. He's 26, 25.
As big as we want.
Like, I mean, like, don't be dumb with your money, but like years wise, if you want to lock him to a 4 year, I wouldn't be mad at it because to me he fits the defense as well as they could ask for any pass rusher. He can do everything they ask of him, include stop the run, which he's actually kind of underratedly done everywhere else, but he's never lived up to the first pick. And now all of a sudden it looks like he is, and he's got no running mate on the other side to take pressure off.
Okay. Are you bringing? I feel it. I agree with Charles Harris. I'd lock him up for about a 3-year deal. 3-year deal. What was he getting this year? 1.75. Thank you.
That was perfect timing, actually.
Because I was about to say, like, I think he's getting like close to $2 million. Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
Nice.
I'd put him on like a 5-year deal. Not a 5-year, $5 million deal, and lock him up for about 3 years, 4 years. Like, because he is young, like you touched on. He could be a part of the future. And he was on some Wheaties today.
He was eating.
Was he not though?
I mean, he was eating.
Was he not on his Wheaties today, bro?
Wheaties box. You know, we might have to get one with Charles Harris on it. Okay, go ahead, Red.
Who's another 1 year?
Khalif Raymond.
Raymond?
Me, I'm not sure.
I was about to say that too. I don't know for sure.
I would say
I feel like because you could find a late round draft who could return punts and kicks, and be a little gadget player. So Raymond, no. Who else was brought in this year? Tyrell Williams. Oh wait, he's not here.
I was just gonna say this one thing about Khalif, man. As much as I like Khalif,
boy.
I think good thing for him is I think he may have earned playing time elsewhere. Some other team may actually give him a shot, which I hope that happens. And we can bring him back. It'll probably be super cheap. I don't expect him to get paid this offseason, but I don't think he's the perfect fit for what our offense is trying to be. Like St. Brown, he's kind of a do-it-all and he's helping us in a lot of different ways, but I just don't like the size. Like I hate to like just put size against him, but I just don't like it. I just think he's too small for what we're trying to do offensively. He can run guys deep, but that's pretty much all we're getting out of it. I think tall, bigger receivers fit us better.
I would agree. We need
like
people
Rob
that has a bigger catcher. There it is. Yep. And that's why we want Drake London.
Ooh, he said he's 27 playing at 5.7 mil. Okay, Ken. So Ken's bringing Raymond back. That's what he's saying. Okay.
Really? Okay.
I like that.
I don't think I would. I'm with you on that. I think he can go. Personally. Mm-hmm. So we got Double A. Who else? Reeves Maven.
He's coming back.
You bringing him back? What you putting him on?
What I like about Reeves, he doesn't just like when we say special teams, he's out there every special team situation. He's out there trying to be the part of the hands team. You know, like, and now he's helping us on defense. You know, if we have to slide to him as a backup, we good. Yeah, I mean, he's on our hands team because our receivers are. Anyway, for Jalen, probably 2 years. You know, 1, 2. I wouldn't lock him up like long term, but I'd bring him back.
Okay. Josh Reynolds,
100%. He's coming back. Hey, you can lock him up long term if you want to lock him up long term. And I don't think he'll be expensive, which is great because I don't think he's been here long enough to be expensive, which I think is going to be perfect for us.
Right, we get him on a cheapo deal.
Exactly. I don't think the numbers will represent how much he's opened this offense and how much Goff, like just the trust he has in him.
Who else is up for
Dean Marlowe? I'm gonna throw that one at you from Zach's. Dean Marlowe.
Dean Marlowe? Nah. I'm not bringing him back. I feel like we can get a rookie to come in and be a backup safety. Nope. No, you say Calvin Johnson H-Wing. You done right. If we had 100%. What you mean? This T-Walk's contract year, right?
Yeah.
Is T-Walk back?
You know what, Red? I'm gonna ask you this one because I feel like I've been struggling with this one. I'm still not to a conclusion. I would like to bring him back. I think I would like.
You know what I'm gonna say about Tracy Walker?
I know. I just
lock him in.
I like to bring him back. I'll say that.
I want Tracy Walker back.
Crazy on it though.
No, you can't get no buku money. Like, no, nothing like that.
What you say? You said buku?
Buku. No, you're not getting buku bread. Nah. Just give him
He
a
did.
solid little deal.
Okay.
Lock him in for about 2 to 3 years. Because we got to bring in other pieces. Evan Brown's coming back. I want the kicker too, Patterson. I want him back. I'm trying to think who else is out there. Trey Flowers is gone.
Yeah, I think he's.
I don't know about cutting Big V no more.
That
Like
was last year though. I'll say this about Big V. If we're talking about today specifically, I thought he did miss some run blocks, like for sure.
he did.
But I'm not like on the train to just get rid of him right away. If he takes that, like we've said, if he takes that little cut, okay. You know, hey, Nick Williams took a pay cut and we kept him around. We could take a little pay cut. Like he knows he's playing guard. If he was starting left tackle for us, it'd be like, okay, I get why we're paying him $10 million a year, even if he's not great. Is a left tackle, but he's playing guard. And someone said, "Can Evan Brown play guard?" Evan Brown said he could play guard. So it's like, okay, $5 million a year, $5 million, $5 million rest of your contract.
Right.
Are we cool with? And if he's cool with that, yeah,
He can stay. If not, you got to go.
Mhm.
You gotta
And
go.
I don't want to push him out though, because I don't want to like just make it sound like it's super easy to find a guard, because I don't know. I think guard's easier to find than a tackle, but I do like what we have on our offensive line right now. So I might be a little lenient with it, but I still feel like he needs a pay cut. Like I ain't rocking with your $9.5 million. That's or $9 million.
100%. 100% he needs a pay cut. What about the chat ass Matt Nelson?
And Nelson. Honestly, like I think he played well, but I don't think so.
Yeah,
Because I don't trust him to play a tackle when somebody has subs in for someone. He's cool as a 6 tackle, but I think we can find that.
He got to go.
Straight
He got to
up.
go. Yeah, straight up. I mean, he's just a swing tackle for us now. Like,
Yeah.
no, bro. We can
Yeah.
we can bring back Joe Dahl to do that. Like, like, we can bring back Dahl. Like,
Y'all know Joe Dahl does it all. Come on now.
he low-key did. Like,
We had
we don't really need Matt Nelson. No. I mean, who else? I'm trying to think who else is it out there. Package Flowers with Swift or Hot. I don't know, man. I'm not ready to give up on those last two, Swift and Hot. Only thing about Hockenson is just the type of money he's about to try to ask for.
Right. Swift is young enough on it. But does that make more sense to try to, like, if you were going to trade Swift, would it make more sense to do it now because he has 2 years left on his rookie deal and he'd be more interesting to other teams, do you think? Or would it make more sense to wait?
I would probably try to do it now if I was going to move him because he had a good year.
Right.
But then the teams also say, well, the dude always battle him with injuries.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can also be like, well, he got 2 years left on his rookie deal. Like, I think he'd be easier to sell now as opposed to when it's his contract year. And let's say he come out and play another year, does solid and has injuries, then it's like we're going to be going up against he's been injured every year, even though he's put up production when he's on the field. But the best ability is availability. So right now, if we're going to move Swift, it'd have to be right now. But, I mean, Craig Reynolds, I can't give him on McSwift, though. But TJ
I wouldn't give
Hockenson,
up on him. I think I'd put like a crazy price tag out there. If someone wants to jump at it, then okay. We might be able to talk. Like
he can go for a first
yeah,
round.
you might have to just put something crazy out there. Like if someone wants to go crazy on Swift, okay, we'll
Yeah.
talk. But if we ain't gonna just
Straight
give it
up.
up for a third or something.
No. If you want to give up a first rounder, Swift can go.
Mhm.
Akuda can go for a third.
No, I ain't with you there.
Akuda can.
I'd step it off the bus, man.
I don't feel like Akuda has put up no film to where it's like you can ask for anything better than a third. I mean, I'm just being real with you.
I'm just, like if that's the best you're gonna give me, then I'm just hanging up the cell phone. That's it. That's all
Really?
I'm doing. I'm hanging up the cell phone.
Look, Akuda can go for a third. I don't really see him bouncing back. I hope he does because that's gonna help our Lions. But
Hey,
I just don't see it.
Banks was giving me hype. He was saying we can have a no-fly zone, and we was rolling through the names. Like when you really picture it, like it's kind of exciting. Our secondary is kind of exciting. It really is like all these young names. That
Amani.
they're all locked up. Well, at least for next
Jacobs, AJ Parker. I get
year.
Iffy.
Yep. And if he can play inside, outside,
I guess Akuda.
you could throw Kuda in there possibly. We'll see what he does. Shoot, you can throw Will Harris in there.
I was just about to say, shout out to Will Harris for playing corner today. That was really like surprising. Shout out to Will Harris. Like, we don't even need Akuda. Now I'm agreeing with lunch money over here. I want Akuda to move to safety, to be real. That's where I want him to move. But I want to ask you about TJ Hockenson.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the most you paying him? Because I don't think you've ever said it.
No, I don't know, man.
Because he's about to try to get big money.
Man, that's tough. That might have to be its own show where we can really like dive into that. And just
Chad, what's a good contract for TJ Hockenson? Because we about to have to pay him.
Because I feel like there's good arguments for both. Like, I mean, we got him till next year, right? We got him through next year. That gonna have to be a video because I think he's super useful, man.
But is he worth the money he's about to ask for?
What money are you talking about?
Man,
he's about to ask for. You've been talking.
We all know TJ Hawkinson's about to ask to get close to $15 million a year.
I mean, I would too. Be honest. I'd be like,
I mean, because he has a name in the league.
19 a year. Let's go.
That's what he has a name. He's been productive somewhat. Teams got a game plan for him. So it's like, you know, he's about to ask for some money. And I just don't think a tight end should get paid all that type of money.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Would you trade him? Would you trade TJ right here? Boom, 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 boom. TJ Hockenson for a first rounder right now. Chat. TJ Hockenson for a first. What would you do?
Oh gosh.
TJ Hockenson for a first.
Okay, Hawk is I think a lot of people say Hawk's our best player, and we do a lot through him. But like we saw today, man, like there's other ways you can get creative with it. Like sometimes you just got to get creative with it. You got to get St. Brown rolling. I think we need more receiver help though. So I don't want to lose weapons because we really don't have a ton of weapons. And by the way, shout out to the coordinators today. They were super creative with their play call.
Play calling was on point.
Yeah, you know what play I loved, and it was lame, but the one where we handed it off to St. Brown, I thought that was so good because you would not expect when St. Brown's in the backfield to get the ball. It's like, come on, man.
That was a very nice little good play there. That was. I'd give. Shout out, yeah, I feel you. Shout out to the play calling, but I don't think you answered the question. That would you trade TJ Hockenson for a first?
I don't.
I like how you tried to redirect the conversation.
I mean, Rad, because I don't know what to say. I really don't. I mean, what would you say? Oh, can I redirect the question to you?
Yes. You can redirect the question to me, and yes, I'm making that trade. Yes.
Do you think what are you going to do with that first round pick, you think?
I don't know. I'll find something.
So you think someone would actually? Do you think someone would give up a first?
I don't think somebody would do it, even though like the tight end value is going up in the NFL. I don't think somebody would do that, to be real. Like ain't nobody giving up a first for a tight end. But you never know though, because he's proven that he can play at the NFL level. He's low-key game-changing. So, I mean, you just never know what a team would think. But I wouldn't do it. I would do it. I'm sorry. I would do it. Yeah. I would definitely trade him for a first. Because we can go get O.J. Howard from the Bucks. There's other receiving tight ends out there that just ain't getting a chance to shine. What's the chat? What do you say? Are we losing any coordinators?
That is like a split on it. Are we losing any coordinators? I think this is a good topic, actually, because I think Aaron Glenn's not going nowhere. He shouldn't go anywhere. All right. The one thing I want to see from Glenn, we seem to have some trouble with the tempo today. I'm not blaming it on him because it's like we have Will Harris playing outside corner, and we have Brady Breeze playing defensively. Like what the heck? That's where we was at depth wise. So, like
it worked.
So, yeah, and he shut this thing down. Man.
Shout out to the game plan.
Oh my goodness! Hey, so he's coming back, okay? Because I just need to see the defense close the game, and I don't know if you would count this as that, but he played good all game, so I can't even. But offensively. I don't know who's doing what offensively. Maybe it's because we got players, or maybe it's because Campbell's doing play calling now. I don't know. I don't know if I can separate it right now because I look back at the beginning of the season, our play calling was different than it was when we started losing everybody. So I don't know if this is just because Dan Campbell's play calling, or is this because I know the aggressiveness is Campbell, but I don't know like which one is it? Is it players or is it play calling? Because I don't know who's doing it, but if Anthony Lynn is like, yeah, I'm down to stay in any role you put me in.
I'm
not saying I'd move him. Like I wouldn't have to be forced to move him.
I honestly don't think he's gonna get moved because Campbell seems like he's a loyal guy.
Yeah,
like straight up, he seemed like he ride for his people. And Anthony Lynn has something to do with the plays that are being called. Like you know what I'm saying? He's coming up with the script. They're all sitting down at the table and coming up with a script together. They all somewhat calling plays. Campbell may be calling them, but Anthony Lynn's also, I feel like, helping him with this process. Like, this ain't all Campbell on his own, just coming up with this script and this game plan. So honestly, I don't think Anthony Lynn is going to get fired or anything like that, just because Campbell seems like he's going to always go to bat for his men. And I don't think he's just going to let them drag Anthony Lynn's name and say, I want to let him go. Like, nah, I think Lynn's going to be back.
You do? You think he's going to come back?
I really do.
Wow. And I'm cool with that. Like,
I mean, because where else is he going to go? Go to a different team and be an offensive coordinator or a running back coach?
College. He might dive to college, He
could.
Like, if he wants to try to maybe get offensive coordinator job in college, because I could see him actually moving up if he went down a level. But, like, I mean, I got no issue with keeping him because I think the offense has been a lot better with what they're working. I mean, we talk about what the defense is working with, what the offense is working with. They've actually been kind of flowing a little bit. Like, they've been moving the ball. And if it wasn't for the Denver game, we just turned the ball over. Really, the flags is what's still concerning me because I think we have too many, even though we had less than they did today. We still be hurting ourselves like that. But we're moving the ball, man. The pass game has opened up big time. I don't know what Goff's numbers are since the bye week, but I'm going to have to do that and put it out because they got to be way back. I mean, he might just win Offensive Player of the Week again. He had 139 passer rating. He had 5 incompletions.
5 incompletions, 3 tugs.
But you know what's beautiful about this? He had 5 completions in the second half. That's where we was at.
Just that run game.
That's so beautiful.
Let's kill the clock. Ground and pound football. Reynolds had over 100 rushing.
It's crazy. This is the best run game we've had since 1997, man.
Yeah. I mean, the Lions have a run game now. We got a run game. We just got to cut down on the penalties, keep people healthy, and get after the quarterback.
Yeah.
And protect Goff. Obviously, when you protect Goff, he can throw some nice ducks. He can throw some accurate ducks.
But like we got to give credit to the run game to coaches too. Like I don't want to just point at because I mean, yeah, we didn't have Sewell, but we still had pieces on the O-line like years before, and we still couldn't run the football. We had Swift, we had everything but Sewell. We had a healthy Frank Ragnow. We couldn't run the ball. So like, I give credit to them too because we're I mean, I've never seen the Lions go 6 offensive linemen before. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention. But some of the stuff they're doing with the run game, which is what we expected, Deuce Staley and Anthony Lynn, we're going to bring the run game aspect. And I think that's kind of what they said is what they've been doing. But it's there. Like, they're actually running. I mean, they picked up a 3rd and 5 on a run. I don't know how many teams run the ball on 3rd and 5, but we did that right at the beginning.
I mean,
we broke it. Yeah, he didn't even get touched. He got like 20 yards out without getting touched. So we're going to actually switch topics to tennis. Did you see the tennis match last night?
I definitely did not.
Okay. All right, back to football. Let's keep it going.
I don't even know what tennis match went on. I seen Frank Gore get knocked out the ring. Yeah, he fought the basketball player, ex-NBA player Darren Woods. Frank Gore got knocked out the ring, bro.
He was like a good fighter now. It was kind of like, this is awful.
I only seen like clips, and it looked real bad for that man.
Yo, how Frank Gore lose? I would have lost a lot of money if I was a betting man. Right? No way.
Because I would have thought Frank Gore would have won. But yeah, I mean, bro, look at it on YouTube or something. Like
dang. Okay.
I don't think he needs to get back in that ring. And then Tyron Woodley got knocked out by that one.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw
Jake
that.
Paul or somebody.
That was the ugliest fight, bro. I ain't gonna I'm not a boxing expert, but that was such an awful fight until that hit. I thought the whole fight was awful until that hit.
Woodley was he's a UFC fighter too.
He was a UFC fighter, and now can he fight a real boxer? I know we're getting off topic. Can this dude fight a real boxer?
Please.
I can't get hype on him until he fights a real boxer, man.
Please. He needs to.
I mean, he's smart. He's making what they say $250 million, which is crazy.
He's making buku money.
And once you lose, you ain't gonna make that buku money. You ain't making nobody. Once you lose one, you lose the Woodley, you done.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Back to football though. Yeah, back to why we here. Our winners.
Our winners. Let's do. Oh my gosh, my bad. I missed so many comments. I was trying to read them, but
what's our record in the month of December? Are we 2-1?
Oh, in December.
Don't we have a winning record?
Chicago is anxious. Yeah, we 2-1. We 2-1.
We're 2-1. Hey,
we've been a whole new team since the bye week.
We're coming alive at the right time. They say you need to be playing good football in December, and we're doing it.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm not sure which Williams he's talking about, but he says I'm putting Josh Reynolds. Oh, you talking about Tyrell? Is that what you think that's what he's talking about, Tyrell?
Those would y'all consider cutting Williams and putting Josh Reynolds in his place? He has to be talking about Tyrell.
Yeah.
All right, no, could be talking about Jamal.
Jamal Williams and Craig Reynolds taking his space. Oh, he probably is. I wouldn't cut Jamal like right now or anything, but I would bring like
He signed for another year.
Yeah, like let's roll with 4 running backs next year. I'm cool with rolling with keeping Swift, Jamal, Craig, and Jamar. Those would be my 4. I'm just rolling next year with that. And
100%.
Godwin, you can hit practice squad. I need to elevate you. I'll elevate you. But then I don't have to worry about running back. I think in this year's draft, I think you can if you really want to, but I don't think you have to.
Right.
I think we're good enough there.
We got a stable of thoroughbreds. We good at running back. I think we need a couple more receivers.
Oh yeah, we do.
Pass rush. O-line.
Yo, I'm sorry, Red. I'm sorry. The way he fell down. Did you see it?
It was bad.
I mean,
he went
really
night-night, bro. He went night-night.
Yo, he put his hands by his side.
He went night-night instantly.
Oh my goodness, man, that was crazy. It was saying it was fake. I was like, nah, I think you got bopped, man. That's crazy.
Wait, back to football. Check out Pandy. He said I'm drinking Kool-Aid today. He gave Goff a B. So technically that's an A. That's an A.
He did.
Oh wait. Whoa. He
no one under a C. He said no one under a C.
What's up? We're gonna grade
everybody B's. That's crazy. So drinking, he gave him an A. Wow.
Let's give out our grades.
Oh, we doing grade. We gonna go position grades?
Always. We got to do the report card.
Okay.
You don't want to do a report card?
I want to do the report card, Rad. We checking out for Rad's health, man.
Yeah, I'm a bit under the weather. It's okay. But I had to do this. And shout out to you, because I know we're on the East Coast, the worst coast. Ooh. This is what 11 o'clock. Shout out to the chat. Y'all up in here pumping.
A lot of y'all from y'all in this area. So you guys
shout out to y'all. I'm over here on the West Coast, the best coast. It's 8 o'clock. But I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm super sleepy. I'm gonna get back in bed after this show, brush my teeth, get in bed, and watch Schitt's Creek.
You like that show?
I started. It's kind of funny.
Okay, I've seen a lot of that. I didn't watch it, but my sisters would be watching it, so I've seen a lot of it.
It's kind of funny, bro.
It's all right, yeah. I mean, I'm not like mad when I come home and it's on. It's like, dang, I gotta leave the room.
I got you.
Okay, yeah.
I need something to watch and then fall asleep. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah, or I might throw on Due Date.
Brad, you gotta buy the DVD of Due Date
or Campaign.
I know you got the DVD of Due Date. You're not even about getting this online.
I don't. I just got HBO Max.
The last Blockbuster, and you bought Due Date. That's crazy.
I would own Due Date. Like, I still get great laughs out of Due Date and Campaign.
Okay, I'm not mad at it. And Campaign, I haven't watched that yet though. So,
oh man, check out Campaign, please. Please.
I will check it out.
Please.
I will. Maybe tonight when I'm falling asleep. Okay. Let's do this.
You go first.
All right, let's do it. I mean, we got good grades coming today, yo. Okay. Here we go.
I don't know if I'm giving out good grades.
Rad's giving out all A's probably. Yeah, okay. D-line, outside linebacker. Shoot, I'm gonna be real. I haven't watched it all like that. I know Charles Harris was great. He'll get an A. I don't really know what the rest of the D-line did, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Maybe you can give me some insight here, because I haven't seen it that much. I've only seen the first half since watching it live.
I've only seen it twice. We had Tyler Murray looking uncomfortable, so therefore, I know what I'm giving.
I'm giving that to Aaron Glenn though. To be real, I'm giving a lot to Charles.
The blitzes was getting there. We was zone blitzing very well. Like, we were sending pressure, and they didn't really know where it was coming from, and I like that. But I know what I'm giving them.
Okay, go ahead.
A.
Oh, you giving all A's? Giving all A's.
A for awesome.
I'm not even mad about it, because I can't say they did bad, because I don't even know. I'm gonna go A2 because I really don't know. I just know Charles was good. So
Charles Harris had a whole box of Wheaties, bro. He was.
I gotta say this for Ford Field. I don't know if I felt an environment like that. Like, here's how I would describe the. It felt like I was at the Green Bay game, but flipped. Like, the Lions fans were chanting the entire time. It was hype. It was just loud the whole time. The energy was different. It was all up. It felt like you was at a good team's game. Like, this is what we do. We do this weekly. We blow out teams here and there.
We looked
It
like
was
a
that. It
playoff
was
caliber
awesome.
team.
We did. We really did. Okay, Rand, what you got for them linebackers?
Shout out to Alejandro Rojos. We appreciate the love, man. We really do, Alejandro. Linebackers, look, Double A plays solid. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I like how the Goff love is showing up now, Rand. I feel like it almost feels weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like so alone. Hype. And now here it is, Rand. What?
I can't hear you.
In a matter of weeks. Oh, how things have changed, man.
I can't hear what you said. What'd you say? I can't hear you. Did you say something?
No, I didn't. I think
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Look, Maven played. I seen Maven flashing all over the field, bro.
Yes.
All over the field. He had 2 pass deflections. You could tell he was ready to play too. He looked like he had a bowl of Wheaties today.
They all eating Wheaties, huh?
Double A did his thizzle. You know, he's been solid for us since Jamie Collins left. So I'm gonna have to get him linebackers A for apples.
A for apples.
Mhm.
Dang, right? Okay, see, Rad getting on nice grades. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can say too is Jalen was balling. He's someone I wrote down before I even watched the game as, like, because I was making like a list of players that I was like, here's are the guys that I feel like I can ride with. Whether it's because they're versatile, I can trust them when I need it most. Brad, you want to hear my list?
We would love to hear your list.
It's kind of a short list. It's a lot of players we've talked about. But here
All right.
here's what I wrote down. Both Reynolds, Jalen Reeves-Maben, Charles Harris, Amani, Will Harris, and I'm not sure what this one says. It starts with an L, though, so I'm just going to – whatever that is. Lenny? I don't know who that is. I don't – yeah, if that comes to mind, I'll –
LaVale?
Yes, LaVale.
LaMichael?
No.
Lacrosse?
I really don't know what that is, actually.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Can I ask how you can't read your own handwriting?
Here's what it looks like. It looks like Levey. And I know Levy is not a person. So
DeAndre Levy? Is he back?
You know what? I'm now with DeAndre Levy if he wants to keep playing.
Me too.
But I don't know. But yeah, those were the dudes. Those were the dudes that I wrote down. And I write down Will Harris because if you really think about it, like, I know Iffy was kind of short notice, but we went to Will Harris over Iffy at outside corner. That's pretty wild.
That's very wild. The staff loves Will Harris. They have to. In order to pull a move like that, like your third round corner is back, but we're gonna put our Will Harris plays what now? He plays safety, slot. Like, he's a gadget player at this point. Like,
he does.
They must really rock with Will Harris. And I just think he's just a so-so player. But for him to come out and play corner today, like, that's pretty stand up.
Yeah, it is. It's super versatile. I mean, yeah. And so those are you guys are saying Lemonnier. Shout out to y'all. I don't think that's who it was. I don't think that's what I would have wrote down. But that's a good look because that does start with an L. I'm not sure who it is. I know I also had AJ Parker wrote down as well. But, like, that's most of our young guys. Because we felt the Parker impact, I felt like, as soon as he came in. And then he came out. And then if he came in and did good. Actually, I know this, again, but that pick Amani had. But he also broke up a pass in the end zone.
He did do that.
And he broke up another one in the end zone that Brady Breeze also got involved in. He broke up 2 of them things.
I just didn't like the touchdown he gave up. It's like he didn't.
Oh, where he was. What happened there?
He didn't flip quick enough. Like, he just let Christian Kirk low. He just let him run by him.
Dang.
And then next thing you know, he's 3 yards ahead of him. It's like, dang, you didn't kind of. He turned too slow. Like, by the time he flipped, the receiver was already upon him and past him. And it's like, dang, that right there is just like rookie. You know what I mean? Like, and he's been out for a while. Like, that's just a rookie move. You know what I mean? But I'm still a huge Parker fan. He needs to be brought back.
That's a good.
But besides that, I think Parker did solid. Like, I think he looked good. Besides that one play that I seen where Kirk got that tub. It's like, God, flip your hips.
Yeah,
that's all.
Point. I
but besides that, he looks cool.
He
looks cool.
So you got 2 A's. Shoot, let's give out the A's. If I don't know, it's an A. I mean, that's how we're trading today. I know Jalen balled. He was everywhere. Pass breakups, hitting guys. I mean, it was like he was running into a wall when he was hitting people, which I don't usually think of when I think of Jalen. And someone said Barnes was flying around. Did Barnes give up that pass over the middle? I feel like he did. I don't know for sure, but I know he jumped down on something.
I can't put a finger on it to be wrong. Okay. I'm sorry.
I think he may have when Alex went down. So
Barnes played cool. I still expect really more from him.
I do too. Me too. Especially in pass defense. He's got a long way to go.
Right. What you got for secondary? Go ahead. Jump us off.
Brady Breeze out the frying pan into the fire. Okay, I like that. Secondary. Amani, A+, no question. Except for the bomb to AJ Green. What was that? Come on, Amani. But no, right. he they weren't even testing him really. They kind of got AJ Green going late, but Monty was good. Will Harris was really good for what we were asking him to do. He wasn't shutting people down, but he was doing real solid. He's gotten so much better in coverage. Before we put him in coverage, it was kind of like, okay, we forced to do this. Now I kind of trust him a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same. Like his confidence is getting high.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Cornerback has a lot to do with confidence too. And like his confidence is probably through the roof now. You can just kind of tell, like, he looks completely different than he did at the beginning of the year. Like his confidence is getting high. He's trusting his own eyes and his feet. He's trusting his technique. You know what I mean? So Amani played amazing. I won't go amazing. He played good. He played really good. And that interception was beautiful. The chat said, was it Levi? Is that what you wrote down? Levi Onwuzurike?
It wasn't. I don't know what I wrote. I don't know if I'm going to – I don't think it actually is an L, but I think it looks like an L. That's the issue here. But it wasn't Levi. But yes, Levi will be here. So shout out to that chat from GRT Danes.
Shout out to Panda. Amani played like he's a Pro Bowler. Lock it in.
Nah, he locked it in on it. Okay, you're better lock it in stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who is the new wide receiver? Josh Reynolds, is that who you talking about? Number 8? Or I don't know who else you'd be talking about. So
he might be thinking of 84, the tight end who has a wide receiver body type.
True. Zylstra.
Yeah, I think he might be talking about.
I don't know how much he did in this. I think he had like 1 catch, but
yeah, it was a good one.
It was a good one. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, last week I thought he left plays out there for us when we needed him to. So at least we changed up the strategy a little bit in this one. But we also didn't make those dumb mistakes early. Like we didn't fumble in the first half, which killed us. And our defense, back-to-back 3-and-outs. Come on, man. Like as well as we played best complimentary football we've probably played in years, they did get back-to-back 3-and-outs out of an onside and a flag from their own opponent's 41. They had a punt.
That's playing good football.
It is. So what do you got for secondary, Brad? I know I'm throwing this right back to you, but I forgot what I was going to say. So you go ahead. What do you got?
I'm gonna grade them. I mean, we gave up a couple big plays and that.
Yeah.
They got to get an A.
I'm not mad at getting everybody an A today, just because I feel. I mean, this is the when we this is like a once in a
quarterback might be the only position where I got to kind
of. Josh Reynolds had a solid TD. I should have known you were going to say that.
Quarterback might be the only position that doesn't get an A.
Oh, okay, Hungry Patty. He's talking about Oh no, you're talking about Savion. Savion, man. Mr. Bama. Hey, we had everybody out there that we signed this week. Gosh dang. Yeah, he did have a good hit though. He literally bit a kneecap. So you're giving A to secondary and you're saying
yeah, man. That Amani interception was just too much. Like that was like they tried to take the momentum. He just flipped it right back. Like, nah, give it here. Laid out.
I feel like how we blow a game.
Right. 100%. 100%. He jumped it, laid out, popped up, and took off. I'm tripping. I'm a bit under the weather. I could be tripping.
You know what? I like the flip here because I feel like for the first half of the season, everybody was coming at me. Like, nah, he tripping. And now look at this, Red.
You know what?
Have the tables turned. This is a current view of the tables turning, Red.
Look, I haven't called him his name yet. Like, you know what I mean? I've given him his I've been talking to him his government name, Jared Bartholomew Goff. He played some good football. I don't think I threw Goff out. I haven't called him Goff or anything. I'm showing him love today.
That's true. Dang, it's crazy. I love. Hey, but you know what though? No, I mean, hold up. Shout out to Logan. Where'd I get the hat? Shout out to the Lions, man. They hooked me up with the hat. They did. But so you got A secondary too. I'm gonna go B. Because I don't want to like. I don't know. You know what? Nah, forget that. I'm going A. Hold up. Now I'm thinking about this. No, with where we were depth wise, they definitely get an A. We playing Brady Breeze out there. We get an A. All right, Brad, go ahead. What you got? O line, tight end. This is blocking.
I mean, I feel like they was blocking pretty well. We had a 100 yards rusher.
Yep. Shout out to the chat. Hold up. I'm sorry. Y'all hanging in here late, man, and we love it.
It really is. Shout out to the chat.
He spelled out the Bartholomew, which got me because I don't.
Hey, Jared Bartholomew. He played some good football, but I don't know if I'm gonna give him an A. But back O-line blocking. The ring. I mean, we had a 100-yard rusher. I'm giving him an A too.
Ooh. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I disagree, but I'm not mad at it.
Everybody gets an A. We dominated the. Look,
I know. I can't. I know.
We dominated both sides of the ball. We was in control of the trenches. We was in control of the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we had some dumb penalties, things like that.
Negative runs. I feel like
we did get blown up a couple times.
We did.
Definitely did.
But you know Decker shut down that pass rusher, Chandler Jones.
He did.
Really.
Sewell did his thing too. I'm giving him an A. I'm giving him an A.
I mean,
I almost flipped to a B because we did have a couple runs blown up. That was like, God, Lee, are y'all like, what are we doing? Like, fire off.
Too, but we did, yeah. I'm not mad at it.
I kind of want to give him a B because they did get blown up a few times.
I'm gonna give him a B.
We gave up a sack.
As long as it's green, I'm cool with it. I'm going B.
But we had a 100 yards rusher, man. I'm going A. I'm going
some
A.
Of that I gotta give to Craig too because he was just like making it happen.
Craig did his thizzle.
Crossing field, man. Okay.
He getting that. I'm gonna give him an A.
Well, let's talk about the receiving. Tight ends and receivers here.
A. St. Brown, another touchdown. Josh Reynolds, great touchdown because Goff threw a duck to Josh Reynolds. A duck.
I mean, it got there though. Did you see how he looked off the safety?
He throws accurate ducks.
If you would have threw that harder, he probably would have dropped it. If you really think about it, he knows Josh Reynolds likes to catch the duck, so he was like, "Hold up, let me change how I throw this ball for you personally." It's like when you send a card to somebody, and you got to actually write the message. That's what he did. He didn't just give it to him and sign his name. He said, "Hold on, let me write this out for you. Thank you for coming to my party. The cake was okay." That's what he did to him.
Right. He was throwing accurate ducks. Receivers get an A also. St. Brown did his thizzle. Josh Reynolds. Raymond got a little sprinkle him. I'm giving him an A. They scored 2 touchdowns.
They did ball. Well, 2 things. First off, they blocked their butts off. Khalif Raymond, St. Brown. We use St. Brown as a polling, almost like a polling line.
Right.
On the 2 of those.
He tough.
That's different. St. Brown gets the most versatile award. I'll give him that. But no, I mean, I liked how I feel like. Did you feel like every time we caught it, we was like going forward? I usually feel like we don't always fall forward. Like every time we try to run forward, we'd even be down. We got up and started running.
Right. They get an A, man. What you giving them?
Definitely an A. I'm with you.
You going an A?
Yep.
You want to grade quarterback first or me?
You can go first. I mean, I feel like you got something to say, so go ahead.
Look. Jared Bartholomew Goff. He played his ass off.
Yeah.
He looked good in the pocket. He sat in there finally and took them hits. He showed some toughness. He was throwing some ducks. Only 5 incompletions, had over 200 yards, 3 tugs. I'm going to give him a C. Nah, he get an A, bro. He gets an A.
That's good. I like that.
He gets an A. Straight up, he get an A, bro. Like, he played well. Like, he continues to play like this. Then, bro, you the quarterback of the future. You got a point.
Um,
I'm gonna give him an A.
yeah. I mean, I thought he came out a little slow again, a little bit, not super slow. I just thought he was kind of telegraphing a couple things early slow, like the pick he almost threw.
Right.
He
Oh,
just like
Lord.
assumed it was going to be open instead of like looking at the line. He just like assumed it was going to be there, so he threw
And
it.
then
It's like, oh my gosh,
He hunkered in and
he did. He moved the pocket better than he has all season. And when he got up, I didn't mean to do that, but when he got up and he came back off that injury, I don't know if he was like real hurt or not, but it was so hype. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just the energy that brought, like getting back up, coming back out there. And I liked how everybody was so happy when he came back in.
right, they were clapping and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's-
Boyle was like, just don't let Boyle throw it. Let's just hand the ball off. And then he came right back.
We don't need a turnover
Yeah,
like we did in Madden. Remember? We brought him in on Madden. He threw a turnover the first play. Like, hold
We
on.
brought in
bro.
all three of our quarterbacks on Madden. Rad. See, that was when
Oh,
Rad was the
gosh.
OG, though. Y'all see the difference? Okay, anyway. No, but
I
shout out
know.
to Rad.
And you see the difference when I was the DC.
Yeah. They didn't score 40. But, you know.
You got us a W last second. That was dope.
Complimentary
Actually.
football. That was a fun game. Hey, if you saw that.
That's why we won. We beat the Cardinals in Madden 22, and it carried over and translated to real life. Plain and simple.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
There it is. Hey, that might be my thing. There it is.
That
Quarterback.
you do say that. There it
I do
is.
say that a lot.
You got me saying it.
I don't even know where that came
I
from.
felt it was coming. There it is.
You know what? I like that.
Goff gets a B. Uh-oh. What did Panda say? Uh-oh.
What I missed?
Midway through, Goff gets a B. Up one more. Up a couple more. There it is. Goff gets a B. There was a couple times there should have been a pick.
But I don't get too caught up in that because like I feel like every quarterback should have been picks. Happen all the time. What did you do when it mattered most? And he moved the pocket real well. And he made big plays. Like he stepped up. Like that pass to St. Brown.
That was the one.
That was money, dude.
That was the
should have been
one.
a sack.
Because Simmons was there, shrugged him off. Boom. That was the one.
Brad, do you think there's the same argument that I could just flip back and say, well, that should have been a sack? But it was a touchdown.
Right.
Because he made the play. That's what
He
you got to do.
made a quarterback play.
So I'll go A because of that. For what we were trying to do, 26 pass attempts is like a beautiful number to hit. And we'll wrap it with running backs, right? What you got?
I'm going to give him an A. I thought that fumble, though. But Craig ran so well, he averaged, over 4 yards a carry. He had a $1.12.
Yep.
Then Kambinda got in the end zone on the touchdown. Like, I'm going to give them boys that fumble, man.
The fumble was they both fumbled. Man. What? Wait, did they say Jamar was down? Hold up, maybe they didn't count. I think someone said that earlier. I don't know.
I thought Jamar was down. That didn't count as a fumble. I thought
He might have been down, so I might be off on that one. I don't know. Okay, we'll say he was down. Let's give him that. He was down.
I'm gonna go with a A. Reynolds got an A, but it's just that fumble. But then our fullback gets the
putting
touchdown.
that on the coaching staff to be real. Like I'm not even.
I'm gonna give him an A.
Oh, all A's from Red.
If I could do a B plus, I would, but I'm
Right.
gonna give him an A
True.
because it's really like a B plus because of that fumble.
It is. I feel like quarterback probably would have hit B plus. I don't know. He could have probably still hit A. Never mind. I don't know. I'm not even gonna blame it on Godwin because like
BB said, my bad. BB said, no, Jamar was down. Jamar was not down, and he recovered his own fumble.
He recovered his own fumble. Okay,
Thank you for that, BB.
but at least he recovered it because Godwin didn't recover that dang thing.
They still get an A.
Ooh, he said never take out the GOAT. Hashtag and Craig was.
I mean, he was playing well in preseason. I don't know why we didn't
Brady?
keep him on.
Whoa,
Who's Baby Brady? Who Baby Brady?
I mean, he might be talking about Brady Breeze if we're being real.
Oh, okay.
Hold up. How many points Brady got tonight?
I think they got dudded. I don't think the Bucks scored.
Oh, 9-0. Okay, you know what? No, I'm taking Goff over Brady this week. Straight up. 9-0. 9-0? How you score 0? Okay. So there it
You
is.
said-
There's your grades.
I heard what you said.
I mean, am I wrong? They scored 0 points, Red,
I'm never
0?
taking Goff over Brady.
for this week.
Not even for this week.
And for the NFC Player of the Week. Brady didn't get it. Who got it? Yes, sir.
I think they just gave that to Goff because like we got a W.
You know what? They give it to him for a reason. They won.
Like it was a sympathy player of the week. Like, you know what? Lions they're on a high. Let's not, let's
We've
keep it
been on
nice and
highs
tight.
before and we didn't get it. We've been on a lot of highs, man. Like one or two games we didn't get it. I feel like it's respect that the league has not given us before. I think you can look at it as a half glass full. I get what you're saying, but you could flip it and be like, well, the league is actually acknowledging us. And I thought today we was getting calls that I didn't feel like we usually get. Some of the roughing the passers weren't that tough, but it was
right.
Like,
but they gave it to us. They gave it to us. They got it, bro. The league got to put some respect on our name right now. Like,
is that
you have to
him being more involved? Do you think? I mean, people. I've always heard people. Well, the owners got kind of getting their ear a little bit. Ask for like
why y'all showing all these other teams, opposing teams, calls and love, but we can't get nothing. Could be.
Mm-hmm.
But we beat the Cards, bro. We beat a top 5 team in the NFL.
Now we're gonna get respect for sure.
We dominated. We didn't beat. Like we dominated. We dominated.
We did. From start. We didn't ever trail.
We went into halftime.
She better be paying refs. If she's not paying refs, I'm gonna be disappointed.
She needs
has too much money not to pay refs.
They need to be on a weekly payroll.
They do.
What you mean? What? I want to know. Can we win out? I want to know if where we at. Let's go to grades and then let's talk schedule.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. So, Red Dan Campbell. Oh, I don't know. You didn't even think about it. I'm bad. I'm starting with the A here.
You're fine. Just an A.
Okay.
What do you give him?
Who do you think's responsible for having Godwin in the game? Is that Deuce?
I don't know who it is.
Is this Anthony Linton? Whoever's responsible for that does not get an A.
I mean, look, we won't know, but Godwin could just be practicing well. Like throughout the week, he just has
well. Like
he has really good practice. I mean, that's how you get a spot. Is if you're showing up in practice and you're showing out, you got to get a man some playing time. Like he beat out our rookie, not our rookie, our draft. Yeah, rookie that we drafted in the 7th round, your guy. So he must be outshining him in practice. It has to be.
Hold up. Well, you think Bobby Price was outshining Jerry and that's why he was getting his time?
Could have been.
Or can we just don't know what we're doing in practice?
Either that or they don't trust Jefferson or something. It's something. I mean, it's just something we don't know because the guy fumbled last week and then you come in and you giving him more touches than Jefferson. They obviously trust him more.
Yeah.
Or he's just outshining him in practice.
I think they like him more on passing down. Every time they go to an obvious passing down, it's either him or St. Brown. It was never even Craig. So I kind of get that a little bit. But I don't at the same time because I would still have the other guy out there. But
I would too. Like we touched on it earlier in the show. His reps need to get cut to probably none. Yeah. Like he don't need to be out there.
So what did Dan Campbell do well to get that A?
I think he coached a good game. Gave a good presser. He gave a really good presser.
So like it was.
Yeah, he leaned in. No, I'm just playing. No, I mean he real talk. He's a leader of men. He had these boys bounce back after taking that L in Denver. We came out and just smacked Arizona in the mouth, straight up. He ain't care nothing about their record. He ain't care nothing about the power rankings. He had these men ready to play from the first snap.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. That's why he's going to get an A. Calling good plays. I don't know if he was creating all them different plays, but he was calling them. And I just like how he had the men ready to play.
Yeah.
Like we punched them boys in the mouth off the rip, bro. Off the rip.
We did.
So that's why he's getting the A. He had them boys bounce back. You know?
Yeah.
He said it. I can't think of Danny. I was trying to think of Danny Green. They are who we thought they was.
Oh, okay. You
Like,
can-
hey.
I was like, what? Okay.
That's what I meant. They
Yeah,
are
I
who we
like
thought
it.
they
I like
was.
it. I like
He
it.
had
Wait, who is?
he had our Lions
are who we
ready to
thought they were?
go. I don't know.
Okay.
I know we
Something.
ate up the card. We ate up the birds.
I love it. I love it.
Excuse my
Okay.
language, man. I'm sorry for
No,
that.
you're okay. You're okay.
I just got excited.
You just won't come on next.
He really did have them guys ready to go, bro.
He did. Shout out to that. We got to get. Well, if we're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
on
watch the game. I'm gonna turn the game on. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm just playing. I'm not watching.
I mean,
You should have seen your look. Like I'm just playing, bro. Oh my
I'm gonna watch
head.
it. I'm like, you can watch it. I guess. I don't know what we do.
Because I just got pumped again. Like
They did come with energy. The game plan was great on both sides. And I like the aggressiveness. I thought it was smart aggressiveness, though. I don't think it was crazy aggressiveness. I thought it was Rams sort of game plan. We're going to go onside early. We're going to be aggressive because we know we need points. But I love the fourth down going for it. 4th and 1, up 10-0 right before half. Like, why take the field goal? Let's go. I mean, I felt like we would probably need points. And he played that way. But at the same time, he wasn't too crazy aggressive. Like at the very first drive, when we tried to get him off sides and then we just took the field goal. Like, okay, let's start with points. You know, we had a long drive. You can have 8 minutes come away with 0. You know, like that's going to kill all your momentum. So I thought there was straight up. Yeah, I thought there was good aggressiveness there. So I'm with you with the A. And then, of course, the Godwin thing. But for just what we know, he gets the A. And then Aaron Glenn, because I guess we're not doing OC anymore.
Aaron Glenn got an A too, bro.
Aaron
Our
Glenn
zone
was
blitzes
great.
was getting there. They was bringing pressure from everywhere. They had their offensive line confused. We was getting after them boys. We held the running back under 100 yards. I mean, what did Kyler Murray even do? Like we held supposed MVP talk quarterback in hold. Like we held them boys in check.
Mm-hmm. We played the best game that anybody has this season against the Cardinals, and no one can take that away because no one's going to play a better game against the Cardinals this year.
They're going to be watching our film.
Facts. They're going to be like, how did the Lions do this?
How to beat the Cards. Go watch that Lion film.
Dang, that's crazy. And that's always proof of good. And I want to hear that. I want to hear when someone knocks this team out in the playoffs, what we look back at what the Lions did this season. I want to hear that credit given to us.
Oh, that I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that. I like the sound of that. Now, I mean, Glenn did his thizzle, bro. Like the blitzes was just finally getting home. And I don't know what they did to Charles Harris, but they had him pumped. Yeah, you're making the A's bigger.
No, I was like trying to make it look cool, but like now your A looks small, so I gotta make that one bigger. But then it doesn't look right. But
it just looks like one is kind of jumping more out of the screen. Anthony Glenn was jumping.
Okay.
His A's hitting a little harder than Campbell's.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn's got a big A. Big A. Okay. Like
we got game balls.
Oh yeah, game balls. Let me get that A in there. Okay, here we go. What you got?
Did you want to touch on Glenn first? My bad.
No. Oh, did we ever talk about? Did I say?
I don't
either.
You know what? Game
Aaron
ball.
Glenn did well. He blocked. Stop.
You go first on game ball. I went first last.
Okay,
you can go on offense.
Offensive game ball. I think a lot of people are deserving. Shoot, I'm about to give it to Matt Nelson. No, I'm playing. Not him. Craig Reynolds, Josh Reynolds. No, not Josh Reynolds. Craig Reynolds, Goff. I don't think I've given him a game ball this year, and I think
I didn't want to give it to him. Thank you. I did not want to give it to him. Thank you. I did not want to give it to him.
I have to at some point. I have to give him the game ball. Even I don't even think I gave it to him when we beat the Vikings. So it's like I'll give it to. I think I give it to St. Brown. So Goff can have the game ball because I think he should be NFC Player of the Week.
I did not want to give it to him. Because if you didn't, I had to all right, I got to give it to Goff. I'm so happy you did that. Thank you for taking one for the team.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
that's what I'm here for. Yeah. So who you got? You got Are you rocking with Netflix?
I'm going to switch it up.
Okay, switch it up. Okay, what you got?
I'm going to go with St. Brown. I like how he sold that route for that touchdown. Like he slow played the drag, played it, and then bam, shot upfield. St. Brown, the rookie.
He broke a record today. I think he's got most receptions for a Lions rookie receiver or something.
Yeah, I seen something like that. Where it was like, no, not reception. It was like was it 4+ receptions per like in a game or some stuff like that? Like he's had 4 receptions in so many games.
Okay.
Out of all the Lions rookie receivers. It's not like total receptions on the season.
Okay.
Defense.
We put incomplete.
Nah, I mean,
Hey, what a turnaround, huh? Shout out to Eric Glenn even more because that was
right, because them boys was incomplete last week. Defense, I feel like we know what 2 it is. It's just you take one, I'm gonna take the other one.
Okay, you go first.
I guess I'll take the guy that was jacked up on Wheaties, Charles Harris.
There it is.
I mean, y'all saw the game. Charles Harris was on something, bro.
He was
on something.
But he kind of been on something. Like some weeks he is. Last week he was kind of like sleeping, but
last week we didn't even know he played.
Yeah, that's true. Last week was awful. So good bounce back for Charles Harris.
We didn't even know he played. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, 1 tackle, and I thought he might have got hurt after that.
We were backstage. He was like, "Bro, did Charles Harris play?" I was like, "I thought he did," and then we was watching it like, "Oh, there he is. He did play." Like, dang. So come on. We didn't even think the guy played, but he's had a solid season. I'm not gonna take nothing away from his season. He has played solid for us. I feel like he's earned a contract. And today he was jacked up on Wheaties. Mine is Charles Harris.
I think about this for a second. Hold up. So
I'm thinking
Romeo Harris had 10 sacks last year, and Charles Harris got 7.5.
Yeah, or 8.
14 games. So if he hits like 9, I'm just saying like that.
I believe he can hit more than 9. I think he can finish with a double-digit sack season.
Well, he could have more sacks than Romeo did last year.
Perfect. And then
he's
we're getting
already
Romeo
got more
back.
tackles than Romeo did last year by a pretty good margin. So he's going to clear
Perfect.
that and close.
I mean, I've been saying it for a couple weeks. We're going to get all our goons back for next season. We're going to do well in the draft, free agency. We're making the playoffs next year. The Detroit Lions will make the playoffs in 2022. Lock it in.
Clip that. I think YouTube's got a clip it button. Can someone clip that if that's a button? I don't know if it is because I don't know how to do it.
Lock it in. Please. In the chat, no, I'm right. You know I'm right. You feel the same way I feel.
We need you to do it again. Say it again.
I'm sick.
Okay, say it like this.
2020, 2022. See? I'm sick.
Okay, there we go. Now hit it.
2022. The Detroit Lions will make the playoffs. Lock it in. Said it. Real talk.
There it is.
Real talk. And the fans know it. We all know it, bro. We're not as bad as what our record shows. And we getting all our talent back and we're going to add on to it? Man, stop. I got a headache.
I like how he did that. LOL. Playoffs. Wait, hold on. I should have played it. You know what? We'll just play it, but I do agree with Brad.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs?
You know what, though? In that video, it says, I hope we can win a game. Brad, I really am confident next week. Like, I don't think at one point in the season I was actually confident. Maybe aside from coming out that Vikings loss, and it was like, well, there goes our confidence. Or the Vikings win. I'm like real confident, man. Like we might just have to win another game, maybe 2 more this season. Heck, we might just run the table.
You know what?
We definitely beating the Packers. Like
right, because they already won the North.
But they trying to get the first seed. No. They're gonna play the starters. They're gonna get beat.
Okay.
And who we got? Seattle and Atlanta.
We got ATL next.
It'll give us a problem, I think, because I don't think they'll be eliminated. In Atlanta, I think they got some pieces. They kind of get overlooked. They just make a lot of mistakes like we do. We did.
We're going to beat Atlanta.
Ooh. Okay. Predict the last 3 games. Let's do it. Game by game. What you got?
We'll beat Atlanta. We're going to lose to Seattle. I'm going to tell you why, because Jared Bartholomew Goff got small hands. And up here in the Northwest, it's raining.
You know what? I can't find a comment. From the very beginning, DT fan, man, and I didn't forget you, he said, Goff is 8-1 against the Cardinals. I just had to throw that.
Oh yeah. Okay, but against the Seahawks, we're about to lose because of the weather,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got to contain dangerous. I mean, but we just did Kyler Murray like that.
Hold up. Can we like swash the narrative that the Lions can't play running quarterbacks? I think the last 4 years, we've been better against running quarterbacks.
I would say that because we did contain Lamar this year.
Yep.
We're
Our quarterbacks are giving us a problem.
look. I'm not gonna say it's impossible for us to run the table and win out. I do think we could probably get 2 out of the 3. I do.
Wow.
Like I think we're gonna beat Atlanta. I really do. Seattle, I think, is gonna give us problems. But that Green Bay one, I think we're gonna get their second stringer, so we got that one.
If we play the first stringers, any shot? If they're like playing for a 1 seed. Remember, this team was playing for a playoff spot, and they were coming off a loss, and it was 7-0 on the road, and we didn't have high. We didn't have so. It just sounds good to say all that, but go ahead.
I think we can beat them.
That sounds so good.
It's gonna be a tough one though. It's at home. If we had every game at home these last 3, I'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna win it out. But it's that Seattle weather, man. I'm telling you, Atlanta will be okay because we playing indoors. That Seattle game, I'm telling you, it's gonna be rainy and cold and little golful hands. The ball might slip out his hands.
It might, hey, can we see a team? I want to see them respond off a win though, because last time it was not good. Now we start responding. I want to see them come back and let's go. Even if we lose, let's play it to the wire.
Right. I don't think we blew our fuse though on this win. Like we act like we've been here before. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That first one, we got a gorilla off our back.
Right.
This one, I think this one was just a huge confidence booster. Like, bro, we've showed we can bang with the best of them all season. But for us to come out here and dominate and close it out, like, I think this is going to be a huge lift for the morale, confidence, and we're going to be good.
So 2019, right? We played. Hold up. I want to pull this up real quick just to remind myself. Because I here's what I was doing. And this is why I thought it was such a big deal that we beat a team that wasn't like caught them off guard. Now you beat a team that had to be on guard. There's no way coming off if they would have beat the Rams, it could have been like, oh, it's a slump. They lost to the Rams, came on the road and got however you want to say it. I can't think of a big word. They got I don't know. I can't think of a big word. I'm gonna have to Google a big word. Hold up. Big word.
They got chat, we need a big word.
Hey Siri.
My brain ain't moving fast enough right now. I got a headache.
Hey Siri.
I'm sorry.
Hey Siri. What's a big word for
dismantle?
Oh, dismantle. Wow.
Shout out to Andrew.
I found this on the web for what's a big word for it.
They got monopolized.
Monopolized?
They got overshadowed. No, that ain't right.
Let me ask my Siri.
Siri. They got influenced.
I need a better one than that.
They got influenced, y'all.
Toasty, they got flexed on.
Ooh, they got repressed.
That one's okay. Manhandle. Shout out to John.
Put the hood down.
There we go.
They got repressed, yo. Hold up, that just made it worse.
Yo in there. They got real New York on us. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going with Ghost Riders. They got curb stomped.
They got curb stomped. That one just feels, you know,
that feels violent. It you get curb stomped. That's a bad day. That's a bad night.
They got mollywop those birds.
You get curb stomped. That's a bad year.
Dang. And
shout out to Ghost Rider.
The Cardinals are going like this. First round exit. That's what they screaming right now. They screaming first round exit. And I hate to put that on them, but I believe it. Okay. Zaquan. We see you, Zaquan. Did you see Amon-Ra's tweet that he's getting a random urine test after that performance? I take that as a compliment. Really? Wait, what? For real?
Hey, I didn't know that was true. Charles Harris
come with the bag.
Need to get a random piss test.
Yeah. Does JG need one? No, I'm
Charles
being
Harris.
real. I thought you'd say he did because he had a good game. Like I thought that was giving you a chance to be like, yeah, he does because that ain't Goff. I thought you were gonna say something like that. So I was trying to like throw you in a lob I don't agree with, but a lob that you.
JG does not need a piss test. Charles Harris needs a piss test, not JG.
He's been needing one too. He's been needing one since he's like had 3 good games this year.
Does JG need one? See, you making my head hurt even more.
I was trying to help you, Brad. I was trying to be nice.
No, he doesn't need one. He just played a good game.
Okay. All right. Lions should restructure Goff's contract to 5 years. He's only 27. Dang! Wait, whoa. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm throwing mics. Bob's Big Boy. I want to read this out loud. Lions should restructure Goff's contract to 5 years. He's saying put an extra year on that thing, right? Or maybe 2 years, depending on how he's looking at the years.
I'm leaving.
That's God.
I'm going to sleep.
You lost it, Bob. He's only 27. Imagine if we had Reynolds all season. You know what? I agree with. I'm not saying I would change his contract, but I mean, if you can make it a little cheaper, I'm down with that. But I do agree. Imagine if we had a guy like Reynolds all season. Can we have just why didn't we sign this guy, man?
But shout out to the blocking too, though. Like pass
Big
blocking's
time.
getting better. Play calling's better. So I mean, it ain't all just Goff here. He's just getting put in good situations.
It is.
He's stepping up though. Today really proved a lot to me that he can take some hits and get the ball off. He can move in the pocket comfortably, and his mental clock ain't going 100 miles per hour. So shout out.
Yeah, he's
That's
way more
how
confident right now.
He is.
I mean, you see him celebration. I don't know what his celebration was. He definitely wasn't peeling the banana. I don't know what this whole thing was, but it's his thing. So, hey, by the way, did y'all catch the Will Harris seatbelt? When Will Harris had a pass breakup, he did the seatbelt. So he did. Hey, the seatbelt is my new favorite celebration. Shout out to Will Harris. Rad, can we did our MVPs. Can I get, because we're not really doing the LSD rankings, but can we get like a little sneak peek into it? Your top 3 offense, top 3 defense.
Order? Do we need an order? You want an order of them?
We don't need an order. No.
I can give an order.
Okay, you can give an order if you want. Yeah.
Number 1. Jared Goff.
For offense? Okay.
For offense.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
I should have went from 3 to 1.
I don't know why I asked that question. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, so you're going from 1 down. Okay.
I'm gonna start at 3. I'm sorry, I already gave up my 1. See, my head hurts, y'all.
It's
Oh
okay.
gosh.
It,
Tighten up, Rad. Tighten up, Rad.
No,
Tighten
the
up.
fact that Rad is here deserves a dub. Let's.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Number 3. Reynolds. Craig Reynolds. Number 2, St. Brown. And number 1, Jared Bartholomew. Goff. Ooh. Goff.
I actually liked what Hungry Panda said a lot, man. He said for a half step faster, just a little faster. Like I liked how, he like went in that full mode of like I'm like he really kind of like got low. And I think, did you say this to me? He got low instead of running, or someone else said this. He really did get low, and he was, like he was going. He just didn't look like he got any faster. He just
He stayed at the same speed.
Yeah. He gave the
40 miles
appearance
per
he was
hour.
about to kick it on and just blow everybody away, but then it was like he's still going the same speed. It's okay though. That's not who he is, and I'm okay with that because if you really like break it down, if he was a little bit faster, he may have got drafted, which may mean he may follow some weird path where he's not a Lion, and we're not sitting here today talking about a Lions win where he's possibly the MVP of the game. So there you go.
Straight up.
Okay, Brad, I thought my headphone just died because you muted yourself and I didn't hear anything and it was just like complete dead silence. I was like, did our headphones die?
The choo-choo train.
Ah, okay. No, we like the choo-choo train. It's like good background. The onside kick in the beginning was weird to me. But other than that, it didn't matter because we got the 3 and out. Yeah, shout out to the defense because it didn't work. Coached all 4 quarters. There it is. And we've been waiting. Zaquan, thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Straight up. Shout out to the chat, y'all. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Can we get your top 3 offense? Dude, let's see. Look, man. Look.
I'm not saying this, right? You would think I got a burner account, huh?
Yeah.
And you know what? If I had a
Chill
burner account,
out.
I still wouldn't even thought of that.
Y'all need to chill out. Chill out.
No, I really do think the O-line needs a lot of credit though, man. But it's like Rad said, like the O-line play good, but when they don't play good, Goff is more confident than he's been. When Goff was in this other O-line, you just expected they played bad, so he was just taking off all the time. It really did look like that. He was like, okay, my first guy's not there, I'm gone.
Right.
And it's like, he did have a Lamar Goff sort of moment where he took off and got 0 yards. He started running. I was like, oh, snap, Lamar Goff. He got 0 yards. So it was like, okay, maybe not. It was more like
he stretched out too to get that 0 because it would have been -1, but he stretched the football out and that got us to the 0. He's so slow and unathletic.
But that effort, that's, you know what I'm saying? The comfort level was.
Let me stop.
This is a praising Goff though. What do we,
I've been
No, you're
super
good.
positive about
No, you have been.
Bartholomew.
You have.
What's your top 3?
My top. Are we still on offense? Are we?
Yep.
Are we going?
You haven't done your offense. I just gave mine.
Oh man, you put Reynolds at 3, didn't you? I want to
Yes.
make mine a little different though, because it has, St. Brown at 3. I like that. He's got to get in there. Matt Nelson too. No, but I mean, really, the whole offensive line we can all agree is good. We just can't pick out an individual. I don't think we've watched enough to do that, so we're not going to. But we do agree that they have been good since the bye week. So I think we're doing the same 3 players. I'll go 2 Goff, 1 Reynolds. I'll give Netflix the love.
Okay.
I think he did was
right.
real good.
Okay.
Defense. Let's go.
Defense.
Start it or
You
me?
can go. You can go. Who? Flip a
Okay.
coin.
Ooh, okay. How about this? No, that's bad. I got some coins though. I do got some coins. Okay, I'm gonna use a quarter.
I can flip my chapstick.
Here we go.
Heads. I got heads.
Here we go.
Heads.
Do I have to catch it and then smack it on my hand, or do
Yeah,
I
but you gotta show. You gotta show the
So
people.
I got to referee this thing. Okay,
You
here
gotta
we go.
show the people. I got heads.
This is my referee audition. Ready?
Flip. Catch it now.
Oh, it's gone. Yo, that was okay. Hold on. Let's try again. Okay, what is this? I got a couple quarters, so we have a couple opportunities to try this. Here we go.
Heads.
Okay. I didn't catch it. Restart. Sorry. Y'all. I don't know if I'm doing this right. There we go.
Heads.
It is heads.
Ooh.
Would you like to receive or defer?
I always defer. Always defer. Always.
So,
Always.
that's right.
I won't ball at halftime.
Oh, okay. So it's halftime. Go ahead. This is the
No,
second
no,
half, so
go ahead.
this is really the second half. You think about it.
Who's-
'cause
who's
first half-
You do got a good point there. You know what? You almost sold me on going, but it's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, defense.
Top
Here
3.
we go.
Number
Okay,
3.
so don't freak out. 3, Will Harris. 2, Amani. 1, Charles Harris. Drop the mic. I'm not dropping this mic because it might hurt your ears, but there's my 3.
So, Will Harris was 3?
Yeah.
Amani 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put Brady Breeze in there. The truth. I see you.
I'm going number 3, Reeves Maben. Number 2, Amani. Number 1, Charles Harris.
Ah, Jalen's a good one. I didn't even think of Jalen. Well done. Jalen, Amani, Charles. I like it.
Reeves Maben, for sure.
That's good.
He was active.
He was.
Active.
And he's coming back. I didn't ask you, is Jalen coming back? You asked me, is Jalen, he's on his way back? And what
Yeah,
deal?
I've been wanting to sign Jalen back because he's a good backup linebacker. He played very well today, and then he's really good at special teams.
I feel like we kind of had a nice player in the rough a little bit. We just didn't get an opportunity to really see him, and this defense suits him the best.
Right.
It suits him way better than I don't know. It just
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Fred, you were doing it, man. I didn't start that. You started that.
I didn't start any of that.
You continued it, and you made it a thing. So who would?
You know what?
I feel like he deserves it, and I think I can make a real strong case for it from what I've seen so far in this game.
You just love Will Harris. I don't even want
It's just Red. I'm trying to Red. Okay,
It's really making my head hurt.
Have I honestly this year? Have I came on here and like showed bias towards the player? I feel like I haven't. In the way I judged it.
No, you haven't. You haven't. I like his versatility. That he moved up in my book, showing that he can get out there and play on the outside for sure. Now, it could have been a different story if DeAndre Hopkins was playing.
Yeah, it would have been.
Let's be real.
Yeah, it would have been.
But he didn't play. So, anyways, I mean, cool.
That makes
I like
Monty
that.
Look better, I think.
I like that he did his thizzle, but he shouldn't have made the top 3. But I'm gonna let you have it.
Okay.
And shout out to the chat, man. We appreciate y'all. I don't know what happened, man. My head hurt. He hypnotized me for a second.
Brad's half asleep right now, and it's really Monday for me right now. So we don't know what's going on anymore. And we on an hour and a half, and I think this was a great show. And I want to shout out everybody that came in because this is our best turnout I think we've ever had on this show.
Appreciate it. We love y'all.
You don't need to clap for yourselves. And the Lions, clap for everything that happened. This is an early Christmas present, our last game until Christmas, and the Lions delivered.
Tell them about the Patreon. Who we dropping?
We are dropping a receiver that y'all have brought up a lot. Mr.
Y'all gotta see him. He's nice.
He's.
I want him so bad.
Brad, no.
Oh,
I'm playing.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I do, man. He's nice.
He's real nice, and we're gonna break into it. And this is one of our longer videos is gonna be dropping this week on Patreon. And next up, it's not someone that y'all brought up, but it's someone I actually brought to Rad. It's a quarterback. And we're gonna record that probably Thursday or Friday, whatever. But that player I'm excited to watch. So if y'all want to see a quarterback, this one's coming up soon. I won't give away his name because I don't remember it. So I think his last name was Zape or something, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So we'll just leave it there. We'll leave the unknown.
But you know
don't
what?
Look that up. Yeah.
We appreciate all the support. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Dose, I appreciate you doing the show this late at night.
Dude, I was
greatly appreciated.
I was like, let's do this thing, man.
Can we kind of tell him what happened?
Yeah, let him know. I don't know what happened, so you let him know.
So I texted Dose, hey, man, let's do a show. He's like, all right, man, give me about 15, 20 minutes. I'm sitting here watching the Lions game on my laptop. I got the Bucks playing over here, and I fell asleep. I'm not feeling good, y'all. I fell asleep. I don't know how I woke. Well, I woke up because I got that 4th text message from Dose, like, "Hey, man, are you okay?"
Did it ding? Did it ding?
No, I don't. I got like I vibrate. I got like a special customized text message vibrate when it's a phone call, and that vibration was kind of longer because I'm more of a texter than a caller. But
yeah.
it went off, and I felt it. And I'm like, oh man. Then I call you. You okay, man? Man, I was asleep. Oh, like, I'm sorry. So I popped up, got a bottle of water, and here we are.
This is what I sent Brad if y'all want some insight.
He did send me that. I'm like, oh man, I'm the one who's like, let's go.
I know. I was like, this is not like Rad. Like he's usually Rad gets on me because I don't be responding to his stuff. Like I look at it and I don't say nothing, you know. But like this one, I was like,
that's rude.
You good? It is rude. I feel like I've gotten better since the beginning of the season.
You know what?
Where's my progression? There it is.
You have gotten a lot better, 100%. But I appreciate everybody.
And I would have answered your phone call, but I was driving. So I was like,
you don't talk on the phone and drive?
I do, but like I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know,
it's not safe.
Yeah.
Old man, Rad. I am an old man. I was born in the 80s.
Hey, you got up early, man.
You know what? I don't care. I'm 37 years old.
That ain't old.
37 years young.
This is the clip of the day. Just I'm gonna find it.
Got one?
Clip of the day.
Let's end it on the clip of the day. Oh, you don't have one? Do you have one?
I got one. I'm pulling.
Is it? Should we navigate away from the? Not navigate? No.
No.
I wish you should have played Buddy who had that bug flu in his. That's the one. That's my guy. He said, "What the?" Oh, I love that. This is what happened in Augusta, Georgia. Can we get that one?
I don't. Yeah, okay, we'll have 2 clips in today.
Reporter
the
Bug
Lions-
flew in his mouth. Just click Reporter Bug flew in his mouth.
Okay,
He said, I'm 43, Rad. Hey, shout out to the 70s babies.
I think this one fits first, and then I'll pull up yours.
Oh, Lord, y'all. I appreciate it. I'm over here hot as the devil's toenails.
Wait, I feel like I'm gonna have to end this video early because I think he's going crazy. But here we go. Let's play this one first because even though it's late now, I like from this conversation we just had, but it's okay. I'm still throwing it in because I enjoyed this clip. So
Do you?
Here we go. I'll know you can say it. You can talk with it. If not, Okay, it's not a song. I don't know why I said that. Here we go.
They're old.
What do you mean, boy?
It's too bad they're old.
What do you mean, Patrick? Old people are the greatest. They're full of wisdom and experience.
Okay. Thank you.
I
We
feel
are-
like-
We are full of wisdom. That's why I give good words of wisdom.
That's true. See, I give words of confusion. That's where we're at.
You're right.
All right. And
You're right. Old
Here we
people.
go.
We give good wisdom. We do.
here we go. This is
Oh gosh, I loved it.
On that Thursday here at Augusta.
I know you got to rewind it. Rewind it. Restart,
I gotta rewind
please. I want the.
okay.
Okay, I love this. I'm sorry, y'all.
We good?
I'm ready. Turn it up. Let's rock it. Oh, I'm about to go to sleep on the
What
nice
really
one.
happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that?
Oh man, that made my head hurt.
Hey, this is parental advisory. I'm sorry I didn't put it in there before, but it is just so y'all know.
Can we get a? Can I get a replay?
Dying this fucking.
Parental advisory. Real talk.
What
There
really
may be a
happened
few
on that
bad words.
Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? Shit!
He said fluff. That's
I'm
true.
dying this fucking country ass fucked up.
All right, I'm done. I'm sweating, man.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, he went crazy.
That sound of him like inhaling the bug.
Oh Lord. Hey, everybody, drink water. Hope everybody have a good night. Stay blessed. And positive people get positive results. I mean, I think that was great words of wisdom. Well, you're looking at your notepad for some words of confusion. We should stop.
No. I was seeing if I missed any notes about the Lions game. Just to like throw it in there. It's like a
Chris, gangsta. Yes. Whew.
I'll call this my 30-second quick notes from the Lions game.
Go.
Did well on third down early.
Yes.
Won the penalty battle.
Yes.
Tied the turnover battle. Ran the ball well. Goff played comfortably, confident. And this is what we were waiting to see. Biggest win in years. So there it is. Have a good night.
Really is.
It really is. It was a good one. Oh, I'm sorry, Glenn. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
Go Lions.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.